That's enough of that shite. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Happy 24th of December for a Christmas special coffee morning. Once again, I'm joined by the Philby, or Christmas Philby, and we've actually managed to pluck somebody out of bed early this morning. Yes, it only happens once a year, but Stuntman has been able to join us. So, hope you're all doing well. Get my little ticker going at the bottom there.
So yeah, I literally woke up at 8:30 this morning. I was like keeping the Christmas spirit going. Hey,
8:30. 8:30. It's the middle of the bloody day, son. What's wrong with you?
I know exactly. I know.
And we know Steve was up at 8:30 because at 25 to 9, when he was sat on the bog, he sent us a big Merry Christmas.
That wasn't when I was sat on the bog. That was actually literally while I was having a quick.
We don't want to know. We don't want to know. You've woke up early. His Christmas ham shank is safe, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no wonder he was shouting Merry Christmas that loud if he was doing what I think he was doing. Maybe swiftly on.
I wasn't really. I was literally having a vape and all that sort of jazz. So yeah.
Well, this morning, I think there's only Phil that's gone for a coffee type of substance. I've hit up the Warnings Advocaat with a little bit of lemonade for a snowball. Bill's gone for
that coffee with a massive slug of that in it. So I've got an Irish coffee this morning.
Yeah, I've just got a coffee. That's it. I'll probably wait till about at least 10:30, 11 until I actually do it. Like open a beer or something.
That's you can drink whenever you like. I was tempted about 5 o'clock this morning. I walked in the kitchen, saw the beer on the side, and I went, "Nah, man, can't do it. Can't do it."
Well, I may have finished off one of the drums from yesterday earlier, but other than that,
that's cool.
I've just realised I've forgotten something for my Christmas. Well, I haven't forgotten it. I haven't been able to get it. Bread sauce. I haven't been able to get bread sauce. Might just make it myself.
That's just no bread sauce on a dinner. No.
I love it. I haven't got any cloves, but I get an onion, milk. It's easy at bread. It's easy enough to bloody make. So I might just make a batch, stick it in the fridge, and warm it up tomorrow. Can't have a dinner without bread sauce on it.
The best thing in the world, though, as well, is homemade fudge. I love fudge anyway, and my stepdaughter.
I've got to do a Christmas dinner.
I know, but like the little in thing is because it's homemade, isn't it? Christmas dinner is homemade, and obviously like the fudge is homemade as well. So that's my little.
I've got to take this jumper off. Bear with me. This is too flipping hot. Say goodbye to Rudolph. He's coming off. It's too hot.
Well, I thought you had a lovely red ender for a second there, Phil. That's Rudolph's nose, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. None of that filth at Christmas.
Oh dear.
It's like 11 degrees outside, and I'm sat in a fucking Christmas jumper. What am I thinking? I'm drinking scotch. It's not going to help.
No, not at all.
I was saying earlier on, it's supposed to be something like 12, 13 degrees tomorrow. I'm like, that's summer.
Exactly.
Well, they were saying north of England it was supposed to snow Christmas Day, but they've changed their mind now. It's only been a peaks of Scotland, from what I heard.
Yeah.
But they were talking about where you are. It was supposed to piss it down with snow over Christmas, but they've changed their mind.
Well, they class it being a white Christmas if it snows one place in the UK. They class it as a white Christmas that way.
But that changed, didn't it? I think they changed that. It has to now snow in London, like the Met Office or something ridiculous. They changed it to people.
Was it?
Yeah, something daft like that. As far as I'm concerned, if it's a drop of snow anywhere in the UK, it's all right Christmas. But then it always snows in Scotland. So, which it does, doesn't it? It's always snow somewhere in Scotland.
Yeah.
And if I personally ever had a white Christmas, you could consider that as a Christmas miracle. Because Juan ain't playing ball this year, folks.
Literally, he's not playing ball. Hence one.
Nope, not at all.
Or Juan.
Sorry, Juan. I do apologise.
Oh,
We got anyone in yet? Or is it just us three muppets?
Wait, us free.
There's one person watching. Merry Christmas to the one person that.
Possibly busy people on New Year's Eve. Fucking hell, I missed Christmas already. Christmas Eve.
Yeah, what I found after the last few of these that we've done is people tend to watch it afterwards. So even though they can't join us,
if you're watching on repeat, hello.
Yeah. Hello, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. You must be leading a very boring Christmas, similar to us. To watch this back.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if did I send it to you two? Found this meme. I sent it to Brad, and it was something to do with I aim to be. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I don't like. What is it? I don't like going to parties or something. I want to be grounded. I'm acting like I used to treat my kids or something. Turning out to be my kids. Go to bed early. Don't go to parties. We're not allowed to go to parties.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'd love to be grounded. Oh, I can't remember the exact thing, but it was on though.
Yeah, I saw.
Go on, Steve.
I saw a meme like the other day, but I can't remember the ins and outs of it. But it's something to do with I wonder what Pinocchio like, if he's on the good list or the bad list, or something. Yeah, like, along those lines. But it's like, what the fuck?
If you find it, send it to me. I suppose you can see my snowman. Bit faint.
Sam. Well, hey.
Cheers, Sam. Merry Christmas, mate.
Me koala hugging muppet. How are you?
Merry Christmas, mate.
Hi, Sam.
What did you say to him, Phil? Koala what?
Koala hugging muppet. He'll have a pop at me in a minute. Wait for it. We do this every time we see each other. It wouldn't be the same if we didn't.
And I must apologise to Sam because the other night I called him the outcome of a koala and a grizzly bear having a mating season. I do apologise, Sam.
I wouldn't bother us, but he laughed at that.
Oh dear, that would be quite funny, actually. Shall I have a shandy? I think I shall. Because it's a bit too early for me to start drinking yet.
Never too early. Never too early.
Yeah, I know. It's Christmas Eve and all that.
I don't know whether it's the same with you two, but Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I can literally drink 24 hours, and it's almost like it doesn't affect me half the time. Any other time, I don't know whether it's because you're in the mood for Christmas and your body treats it a different way. It's just odd, but I could probably do 20 cans, wake up, fresh as daisy tomorrow, cook dinner, drink another 15 cans, and be fine. If I did that any other time of the year, I'm like completely bollocks.
Well, I kind of felt it a bit yesterday because obviously we've done some whiskey reviews, and I could feel it. I mean, other than that one dram that I had, was it 2 weeks ago? On yours, Steve? I haven't had a drink for like 10 weeks. So I was in bed last night for 8 o'clock.
Wow.
I was asleep by 9.
So, and I should also apologise to Sharky because after making him do a live last night, I wasn't around to join him. So.
Yeah, I saw he was on, but I've just been rushing around for 2 days. I was knackered.
Good man, Sam.
I drank this morning for a few hours, slept for a few.
It's nearly Christmas over there, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not Christmas over there at all. What time is it, Sam? Where you are, mate?
Right. I will be. Sorry, I will be. I will be swapping rooms, so I'll be back in a minute. Right. I'm just going to go upstairs and have a few beers upstairs and leave Ali to it because I'll probably do a night and chatting away.
Yeah, I do this.
See you guys in a minute.
Right, mate. I do this NORAD track centre. I used to do it for the kids years ago, and I've kept doing it for me. And he's already on his way. So somewhere in the world, it has gone midnight on Christmas morning. Somewhere, I don't know where. I'm assuming it'd be somewhere Sam's way.
Christmas Island, probably. 9:10.
Oh, right. So it's not far off then. Yeah.
Thank you. Have you got everything ready Sam, or are you heading to the beach tomorrow, or are you just simply finding another American stream to go and
Oh, that's
destroy?
going to be about 35 degrees over there, isn't it? I forgot all about that. It's different.
Yeah.
Bloody, yeah, summertime. That's right, my fucking eyeballs. What have I done there?
Always amazes me when people send stuff back and it's like, yeah, just grilling on the barbie on a beach.
Yeah, we get that with Sharky as well, where he lives. It's bloody hot 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I forgot to tell Steve in my Asda order, I have got some Sierra Nevada coming. Got a little 4-pack of their California IPO, I believe it is. Yeah, forgot about that. Only a 4-pack.
I was quite disappointed with Sierra Nevada this year, but I couldn't drink much anyway, so.
Yeah, I've never gone for their special stuff, but I've always been a fan of their. It's just an easy go-to session beer for me, and I like it. You know, Dry Street.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of
To the five people watching, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. But yeah, obviously I was going to wait for our first question, which is normally, how's the week been? We can answer it, and then, I mean, I'm pretty sure Steve's is the same as usual.
Yeah, waking up past fucking lunchtime. That's Steve's week. Moving on. No more
Yeah.
to be said. How's your week been, Luke?
Mine's been alright, actually. It doesn't mean too bad. Planned some stuff for the new year. A new show that's going to be live every Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, which is a lunch with Luke John. I've called it because why not? But I'm going to be trying different foods, so from Turkish to Japanese, Korean, Middle Eastern. So every week's going to be a different type of.
You planned it before the football as well. You planned it before the football. Good man. So I can watch you for a bit and then get ready for the football. The time of day on Saturday, I've never got anything to do, so that's perfect.
Don't do much for Christmas, just due to family dramas. It's a bit of a miserable time for me, so I just get smashed. Probably on streams tomorrow because our weather is shit.
Weather's shit? Fucking hell, what's going on there? It's supposed to be like 30 fucking degrees sunshine, isn't it? Blimey. I guarantee it's not snowing there, though. That I'm fucking pretty sure of.
Well, I was watching A.B. Campman, which is a chap in New Zealand who just camps outdoors and has a little bit of a cigar whiskey time and stuff like that. And the weather they've been getting is chronic for spring. They've had snow, high winds, freezing temperatures, and yet we're pretty mild here in the UK. We've not had much.
But we normally get it. You wait till like February, March when it goes fucking stupid over it. It'll tip it down with snow, it'll be icy everywhere. And then March will come and it'll be like 20 degrees and then it'll be summer and it'll be back to normal again. Rain.
Yeah.
If we get a summer.
I mean, we did have that little cold spell for about a week where it was like -8. But other than that, it's kind of just been mild. T-shirt weather for us northerns. It's meant to be summer and it's been rain, lightning, thunder the last few days. Terrible.
Oh, terrible. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, my week's been quite exciting, apart from work. I got an email, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, saying that my favourite festival has come back after 10 years. And I was over the bloody moon until I realised it wasn't camping, it's only 2 days. But I'm still going to take my daughter. So Guildfest is back for 2024. I went to the last one and we were knee deep in mud, and then they lost a lot of money because no one turned up, and they haven't done it for 10 years at this particular spot in Stoke Park. So I put a little comment in and they messaged me back, which was quite nice of them. Yeah, I've got a response from the Guildfest team. So we're going to do the Saturday. If it was camping, I'd take it for the whole weekend, but Sunday lineup's a bit Sam Ryder and a few others. Not a fan.
Well, Seeing I haven't got anything sort of Christmassy, but I'm wearing one of the t-shirts that my lovely stepdaughter bought me yesterday.
Nice.
It's
right.
rather wicked. Yeah, it's cool. It was like obviously a skull like holding a beer, so I thought seeing that we're drinking today, might as well wear that one.
Has he just opened a can? Did I hear that famous can noise?
You
mate,
did.
Yep.
You read that Carling can?
Well, I've run out of whiskey coffee now, and I really don't want another coffee because I've been sweating my balls off in that jumper. So bear with me. Let me organise something. Philip's gonna be knee deep in acid this time instead of what?
Mud. Instead of mud.
I wish I was, Sam. It'd make a bloody interesting Christmas out, wouldn't it? Woo!
Off his head on acid and mushrooms. Unbelievable.
Oh dear.
Well, mate messaged me this morning. He said he's got 14 of his missus' family coming over. He's dreading it. He said I've got a bottle of scotch and a pack of beta blockers. That'll sort me out. I said I've got a bottle of scotch and a couple of MDMA if you want to join me. I actually haven't. But yeah, that was his message. 14 of your missus' family members.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Man, I can just imagine that. Oh.
That's kind of like time's gone past. We've done that, but there's too many now. I mean, I'm an uncle to 18.
Yeah.
And having them all round, it's just way too much now.
You'd have to buy a new house again to fit everyone in.
Yeah. Well, normally what we do is like the living room. We used to put the table right down the middle, and then everybody used to sit around. But
yeah, we used to do that in my grand's bungalow. We used to have a table, and I literally used to like stand up on the armchair to eat a dinner because it was only a little bungalow. But yeah, we've done all that sort of thing. Well, I'm gonna get a drink, gentlemen. Let me get a drink.
No,
yeah, I used to sit on the puffy because I'm the one with the longest back.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, you sit down because you'll be able to reach the table from there. I'm like, all right, short legs, long back. I know, I get it.
But yeah, I saw you done the first question then, Luke. How's your week been? My week's been absolutely bloody amazing. So yeah, it's all good for once. So yeah.
So why has it been amazing, Matt? Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, because of yesterday was our actual Christmas, because like obviously went to see my stepdaughter and got presents and all. Like the whole thing was I was expecting 3, and I've got loads. So like obviously like homemade fudge as well, and yeah, I was cooked dinner as well. It was a brilliant day. I really enjoyed myself because like obviously like I'm waiting until the 29th until I get my other like Ali her Christmas present and that, because that's when we get some money involved. So we'll be literally like and that, and then obviously New Year's Eve will probably hopefully will be the same sort of time. If you know what I mean, with good people and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been brilliant. Absolutely, like I was up at like about like 7:30 in the morning, looking forward to it. That's how bad it was. That's how much I was looking forward to it. But yeah.
So you had fudge yesterday. You're having fudge for your Christmas dinner. So we could say that you're packing fudge. But
oh, shut up, you dick.
the BGM's packing fudge.
Good morning, Twisted. How are you doing? Can't stay. It's a busy day.
You too,
and you.
Definitely.
Hope you and yours have an amazing Christmas.
I did a message Escobar, I think a few days ago saying it, so it's all good. So
he'll be lurking in the background. That's if he's still alive after last week's conversation. Who knows? Twisted might have committed a perfect murder.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Well, the topic of the week.
Oh.
What does Christmas mean to you? And anyone in chat, you can play along as well.
There's only one answer for me, family. That's it, family. The only answer I can give. I love seeing all my kids together with my family, and that's that. So yeah. Not too worried about all the treats like your whiskey at 10 o'clock in the morning. All that's good, and your turkey dinner and that. But no family. The only time you can get away with doing that.
Well, we kind of had Steve's because, like Steve was saying, he's like probably had the best week in a long time because of his Christmas day yesterday.
Yeah,
well, that's nice. That's what's about, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
It was like, but like because we actually left it like they were like sort of like 8 o'clock because of obviously my stepdaughter's other half came home from work because he works at I think it's HMV actually works. I can't remember. He's a supervisor there. He done like sort of like a 12-hour shift the day before, and he also got like working today as well. Well, yesterday as well. He was working today as well, and then he's got about 2 days off, and then he's back in again. Like, well, that's a brilliant bloody Christmas like time off, isn't it? 2 days, and that's it. It's like, what the fuck? But he's got New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, so like that will make up for it.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky. I've got 10 days off, so I'm quite lucky. They always have a shutdown.
So I've always found Christmas, obviously, as a child, it was always fantastic. Christmas trees, decorations. At that time, we were kind of forced to go to church 4 days a week, that type of thing. But then, since my old man passed away, which was at Christmas, it's kind of like we haven't really celebrated it since then. And what I find is like now family is everyone's just too busy. It's too busy for the main day itself.
Yeah,
you know, it's kind of. I mean, I see my siblings. I've got no kids, but they've got kids, and the amount of stress that they go through the week up to Christmas is like unbelievable. Because they've got little kids, so it's not like teenagers where you can just there's a bottle of vodka, enjoy yourself type of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's got. Do you know what? It's cost me a fortune in alcohol this year because all my kids are old enough to drink now. There's Copperberg on the side. There's bottles of fucking scotch. What else? My son drinks gin, but there's a little bit of that left. I haven't finished that yet, so he can have that if he wants.
Yeah, I mean, and then it used to be. Cheers, Henry. It used to be then Christmas Day, always go for a few pints. Christmas Day.
Me and my dad used to do that. Yeah, we used to nip out. He used to put the dinner on, Mum would keep an eye on it, and then we used to pop down for a couple. It was only a 10-minute walk to the pub, so it wasn't so bad.
Coffee in hand, Henry.
Got my coffee in a glass this morning.
Well, I've got a coffee in a can. Hey!
Hey, morning, Adam.
Merry Christmas, mate.
So yeah, and then obviously we don't go to the pub now. So it's basically a day just to recharge.
Yeah.
Sit, do nothing, and that's about it, really.
Like eat loads as well, sort of thing. That's what it is about Christmas as well. Is where you have to undo the first button because you've actually gained like a stone, like from eating so much.
Yeah, that would definitely be me.
Are you gonna fist the turkey?
I mean, luckily I can't gain weight this year, which is quite good for me. So I just eat until I'm full,
in one day.
which is not a lot. So.
Steve, when you asked me what I got from Asda this morning, I forgot. I've also got some Sierra Nevada rum IPA coming.
Oh my god!
What I'd ordered. Yeah, they're only like 330 ml little 4-packs. So I bought a selection of all sorts.
Yeah.
My daughter can stay away from my hop skip juice.
My hop skip.
Because of like literally, I'm waiting to New Year's Eve. Like for me, that's when the big party will kick off for me because it like obviously it's so, like some people may know this or may not. But I'm doing a dry month next month, so literally I'll be going full pelt into New Year's Eve, and then like that's it. That's me done for the whole month. So yeah.
That's it now. Do more people celebrate New Year than they do Christmas now? Do you think?
I'm the opposite. I think. I'm the opposite. When I was younger, I used to love New Year's Eve, but now I'm 50 this coming year, and I'm just like I can't be. I don't even stay up half the time now.
Yeah.
Christmas for me, I love Christmas. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I love all that. Boxing Day, you chill out and do nothing. It's lovely.
Yeah, exactly.
New Year's Eve for me. Now.
You don't look a day over 49, mate.
Boom, boom.
I feel about 90, mate, half the time. Well, I don't know so much. My new mattress, I feel a bit younger. Much better sleep. Cheers to my boy for that. Best Christmas present ever.
But yeah,
Sam says New Year is so overrated.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the whole reason why I'm doing
youngsters.
New Year's Eve for this year because like the wife got me all these like decorations and all that. Because I was going to do a New Year's Eve stream anyway, but I thought, okay, if I'm like whatever. But now she got me all the decorations and or I'm gonna make it like try and do it properly, like sort of like pace yourself and see the new year in style and all that sort of jazz. Got a few things on the cards for the New Year's Eve stream as well, so it's all good.
Yeah, I haven't got any extra days holiday now, so whether I'll be on until midnight, I probably will, so I'll just get drunk and then I'll regret it the next day. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I will hop on, as I said I would.
Yeah, I kind of find New Year's as... I used to always stay up to watch the London countdown into New Year.
Yeah.
It was something like we always did as a kid.
Yeah.
It was like the one time you were allowed up to midnight, so you thought you were like special and get in. I mean, for my younger siblings, my mum used to record it and put it on at like 8 o'clock, so they thought they were getting like super late at night, and really it was like,
oh no, stitched up. Oh, why didn't I ever think of that? Record it for the year.
That's absolutely amazing. But yeah, like yeah. That's the whole thing. I don't have I never do like New Year's resolution because there's no point. Because like if you do that, you like it's like well, I must stick to it now and all sort of crap. I can't be arsed with it. Like every year until obviously when Mum passed last year, I thought I'll do some like New Year's or all this sort of jazz. But there's no point now. There's literally like what's the point? Because you always go like you always go, oh well, let's do it anyway, sort of thing. Within about a month, you're done with it.
Oh, nice. Sounds good, Mersey.
Nice coffee there, Adam.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Sam. You know, New Year's resolutions. It's everybody wants to start the year healthy. I'm going to spend a fortune. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to this, and then a week goes by, and then it's like there they are tucking into like another box of quality streets that were on offer and reduced. You know what I mean?
They're only £2, so I hit the fucking lot.
Yeah. In 2010, I made a New Year's resolution not to make any more New Year's resolution, and I've kept to it.
What? I think I did the same thing about the same time as that. Here he is. Merry Christmas, my man. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Well done, Adam. I'm super proud to you.
Can we do this every week, Luke? Just drink scotch. Stuff the coffee morning. Let's have a scotch morning. I'm enjoying it much more. Oh, the sun's turned up. Merry Christmas, buddy. You all right? Yeah. Bear with me a sec. Hang on.
No worries.
I'm still here.
Good. But yeah, but that's also it's all to do with family. Like nowadays, that's how it should be as well. So it's like I mean, especially like yesterday, because yesterday I cast it as my Christmas sort of thing. So like had a roast dinner and all that sort of jazz, and like when you're that stuffed. It's like no, I can't even have any pudding because like I try for pudding. It's like no, I can't have it. I'm done.
I love my family. I just don't like them.
Yeah. I get that.
It's kind of one of those. Oh, I love you, but sod off, will you? I mean, for me, last year I got one pair of socks last year for the entire Christmas. This year, I'm not even expecting a pair of socks, to be honest. So I'll have to buy my own.
One pair of socks. That's not good, though, mate.
I've just had to tell my son to get his hands off my bird.
Oh, easy now.
It's my turkey on the side.
What's he doing with his hands up your turkey?
I have no idea.
Fuck it, might get drunk again.
I'm enjoying this.
I've sent you the link, Sam.
Yeah, Sam, you fancy popping on for a beer, mate? Be nice to see.
I have got down, but I've filled it up twice just in case if you're wondering why the glasses still are full.
It's just like yogurt in a glass, that shit, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's nice
and smooth.
Yeah, it is nice. I would like to have a snowball. It's nice because we used to do that when I was younger. Bit of alcohol. Let's get a bit.
It's just alcoholic eggs, isn't it? Basically.
Basically it is. Yeah.
Alcoholic eggs.
That's it.
It's kind of like a nicer eggnog.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I had it a long time ago. My mum used to get snowballs all the time because they're quite fizzy, though, aren't they? Carbonated snowballs.
No, because you put
It depends on what you add to them.
Right.
So snowballs in a can, is carbonated because it's got the lemonade in.
Yeah,
I'm also thinking baby shams. God, they were fucking horrible.
Oh, fucking
baby sham. Who remembers that stuff? Still
That's
get it.
I mean, I've got my mum a few bottles of the warnings. She'll just drink the stuff straight out of the bottle.
Really?
Won't even add anything to it. Just like, yeah. Cheers, Escobar.
All the best, you man.
Yeah, same to you, mate.
Yeah, take it easy, mate. Have a good Christmas, man.
No, contact on you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been up since 8:30. You know, when you're clucking for a beverage, it's only 8:30. I can't have a beer yet.
You'll be in bed by 1 o'clock this afternoon. You were up too early.
I know.
Afternoon nap. Your body can't take it, Steve.
No, not at all, mate. I'm that old now.
Happy siesta, Steve.
Yeah. I'll see you in a minute.
No, that and see if you will like it. I don't think you will.
Glad you're here as well, Henry.
I'm actually glad I actually made it for Super because I was watching last night your first one that you redone. So like Steve's portfolio, still in his pit.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks, and all of a sudden I sort of joined the chat. It's like, oh yeah, how's it going? I was like, oh, he's actually up.
Yeah, well, last week he was actually still in bed, but just in chat. This week we've actually managed to get him out. So this will probably be it now for the week.
No, obviously, I'll be doing are you doing a New Year's Eve coffee morning?
No, I won't be doing a New Year's Eve one, but I'm back in the new year with 2 shows on a weekend. So
cool.
Oh, so we're not on next Sunday then, no?
If I do one, it may be a Saturday. Saturday.
Probably be better that way.
In the time-ish.
Okay, mate.
Next question. What have you been watching on YouTube, TV, etc., etc., etc.?
I've got loads, so I'll let you guys answer yours first.
What have you been watching, Luke?
So I've been watching a little bit of Whale, if you've seen it on National Geographic.
No, I'm not.
And Discovery. It's kind of just the life of whales, basically. I do like me animals and me mammals, as you can tell by me new logo. But I enjoy nature programs anyway, so I let them build up, so then I can just binge watch. I kind of do that with everything.
Kids attacking the hamper in the background. Like flies around ships. Going on here.
I love that phrase to Phil.
Sorry, Luke. Yeah, vultures.
Flies on biscuits. More appropriate for this time on a Sunday. Especially for those that are just walking into church.
And have a guess what, Cam? My son just took out the cupboard. This is for Steve. He's just took a fudge out the cupboard.
Oh, fucking hell.
No, the fudge is. He's just got a fudge. Oh, dear.
Is he a fellow member of the Fudge Packer Society?
I bloody don't know. I'm not getting involved. I don't think so. Oh, dear.
Well, keep him away from Steve.
Please stop. I'm a happy married man.
And now my daughter's all over me.
That's what they all said.
She is. Got a pack of my chili peanuts. They were for me. Oh. There's 5 bags of peanuts in that cupboard, which happens to pick the fucking chili ones, which I love.
I've watched a bit more of Reacher.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, I've been watching that. I've watched the last episode yet. That's
been pretty much it for me this week. Like I said, I'll wait. Sometimes I'll wait like 8 weeks to get like 8 episodes together, and then that'll be like
binge watch it, yeah.
a good binge watch for a good 5-6 hours. So, especially like when Steve's not live, because you got to occupy yourself somehow.
I'm not live that often though, am I? Really? Like, to be fair.
Steve, I assume we are doing a live at some point this week or whenever, because I'm off work.
Well, today, yeah, at some point today.
Oh, brilliant! So I'm thinking Scotch at 10:30 in the morning. Fix the day of all flipping days. Okay, mate. If we do it early enough, I'll be well up for it, because I don't want to do too late in the evening. I've got big dinner cooking that for family.
Yeah,
Basically, what's happening, Phil, is he's going to go live after we finish here.
I'm up for that. Let's carry on. No, why not?
I would do that, but the wife wants me to help her tidy until, and then that'll probably take about an hour or so.
An hour after this show, we'll be live. There we go.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Right. So, what I've been watching. Oh, sorry, Steve. What was you going to say?
No, you go. I've got loads, mate.
I've been watching a lot of different things, but I'm going to pick out one. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. I thought it was fantastic. That was worth a watch. Very good. Part 1.
Cool.
Yeah, very good. Star Warsy, sort of that sort of thing. But yeah, it was the special effects in it, and some of the monsters and robots in it. Really, really good special effects. Very good film.
That's cool.
I think part 2 comes out in April, so you haven't got to wait too long to finish the story off, which is good. And then they're going to release a director's cut, which is completely different from the original part 1. So I don't know if you saw, was it Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Yeah.
When redone it, and they're the director's cut. It's like 2 different fucking movies.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the director's cut of part 1, which I don't know when that's coming out. But yeah, about 80% of it's completely different from the original. So that'd be interesting. But yeah, I recommend that. I'm going to give that 4 out of 5. It's very good.
Cool.
Right, Steve, you've got 3 minutes. Go for it, Steve.
Right, I've been watching literally.
Sorry, mate.
That was perfect. That was fucking perfect. That was. Mate.
Oh, that was. I didn't even know he was going to do that. That was funny.
Sorry, pal.
That was like 3 seconds. I was about to say, I only had about a minute, and you're giving him 3. I thought something's gone wrong here. That's what happens when you start drinking at fucking 10 in the morning on a Sunday.
I know, yeah. But yeah, like obviously, the wife, I finally given in to the wife and started watching bloody EastEnders, because obviously there are things coming up.
Oh, put that fucking song back on. What did he just say?
I know.
Get rid of it.
But then also I've been watching things on YouTube, like for example, obviously Rate My Beer. They shouted me out yesterday, like during one of the videos. So thank you very much for Paul and Michelle for that. Very much appreciated for that. Obviously, a few other lives, like from America, like Nitro Freak, his name is. I was watching that last night. He's an RC channel, or like radio remote control car sort of channel. If you see what I mean, he does live it like nearly every night, nearly about 1 a.m. our time. But literally, I've finally got decided to watch again, because with me, I always sort of like forget what happened in programs. If I leave it for like too long, I forget what's actually happened. So I'm rewatching The Walking Dead. I've got onto episode 3 of the Walking Dead series. I'm not going to bother with the other ones, or like like Fear the Walking Dead and all the other like bloody crap. We'll be watching the main one, and then that would be me sorted for like whatever. So
they're rinsing that franchise. They're fucking rinsing it. I've never watched any of them. I tried to get into it. I tried to get into a couple of episodes, the first couple of episodes, and I gave up with it, because I like zombie stuff. I tend to watch a lot of Korean zombie movies, because they are out of this world. If you've never seen Last Train to Busan, probably the best zombie film I've ever seen. Amazing, really, really good. And then you watch Walking Dead, and it's just people fighting people. There's no fucking zombies in half the bloody time. Awful.
I think I watched the first couple of episodes of that, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm done with it now.
Yeah, I was the same.
And never went back to it.
Has
Yeah.
anyone heard of this is what I did this week. I messaged someone quite famous on Instagram, and I got a message back, which is quite amusing. Have you heard of the Wheelstone Raider?
Oh
You know
my
that?
god, yeah.
Right, so
You want some?
yeah, there you go. So basically, he put out a post saying he could send personal messages. He charged for it. So I messaged him and said I wouldn't mind a Christmas message. He went, oh no, and he actually sent a proper message back. It wasn't like a you know, when they click on it and you just get the same message for everybody. He actually sent me a message back, so I'm taking that as my message. So he went, yeah, mate, I can do personal messages. I need a script and all this, and he was explaining how it all works. It was 30 quid. I might actually do it anyway. And I was
Yeah.
like, you just sent me a message, so I'm fucking chuffed with that. Yeah, so I got a message
What,
from the
son?
Wheelstone Raider this week. I'll
That's
send
really
it to
funny.
him, what he put. Yeah, he said it's, you've got to put in script, obviously as me saying it as a Wheelstone Raider. And I went, well, yeah, no problem. So I'm thinking
There's
about
only-
doing one for a certain
Right.
mank bastard.
That's actually quite funny though.
We'll see.
That's
We'll
pretty
see in the
hilarious.
future. Yeah.
Because
And
yeah,
if anybody would like Stuntman Steve to send him a message, he will pay you 50 pence.
But yeah, so if anyone wants a message from the Wheelstone Raider, it's 30 quid.
Or
Yeah,
50
that was quite
pence from
good.
Stuntman's Travern.
Tavern, not Travern. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Stuntman's
Not
BGM Travern. Moving on.
Oi! That's your fault with the whole BGM feel, that is, mate.
Well, I didn't realise it meant big fucking gamer, did I? At the time. I didn't let you finish. I just made it up in my head.
I know.
I'm a big gate man. That was it.
You had to take it how it went down. It was like,
It was exactly it, yeah, because you went to say gamer, and I thought you were going to say gay man. I'd had a few beers that night.
I know.
Oh,
I feel-
talk the drinks.
Mind you, though, I thought Steve was very good at changing that because he let it slip that he was a big game man, and he was like, no, big gamer. Never mind, moving on.
Yeah, too late. It was too late after that.
It was
late.
too late. Like, for example, like the whole Ramadan thing and fucking. We'll never live that crap down at all, I swear. We'll never live that
Oh,
crap.
fuck you now.
I want a personal message from Phil where he's super nice and positive towards me, hugged me up for 10 minutes. That'll be about $50. So.
Sam, that's going to cost me $2,000 English money, mate. I can't make that promise. Bigging you up for 10 minutes. I've been slagging you off for 2 years. I can't do that. Exactly that. He already knows me. Cheers, Sam.
Yeah, Sam, I've sent you the link, by the way, mate, on Instagram, in case if you want to join. We're only going to be on for like another hour and 15. So,
that's what he.
And then obviously Steve's going to go.
This is going on till 10
Steve,
tonight. You on about?
Well,
Steve's going to go live.
I might
an hour afterwards.
If that's all right with Ali, of course, after like the clean.
Yeah. Sort out what you got to sort. Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, it's just so far it's been absolutely
amazing. If you get time, Steve, we could just do a couple of hours afternoon stream and be done with it. So I don't want to be doing a stupid one today. I've got too much to do tomorrow.
Yeah, likewise. So I have to help the missus with the Christmas dinner tomorrow. So yeah, so like cutting up veg and all that sort of jazz.
Oh, what have you got?
You're having two Christmas dinners, you greedy bastard.
I love it, mate. I love it.
Oh, did you have one you had one yesterday as well then? So you had a proper Christmas day.
Yeah,
what did you have for dinner yesterday?
Chicken.
And what you got tomorrow?
Beef.
Ooh,
Chicken. What have you got tomorrow? The leftovers.
The leftovers chicken.
What Dad used to do with because he like obviously Mum and Dad used to do a huge like bloody buffet sort of like style thing. What they used to do is put it all into a frying pan and literally have it as bubble squeak. Fucking lovely that was.
Oh mate, we got to do that. Got to do that. I need a cabbage for that. Cabbages. Yeah, I love bubble and squeak.
Bloody lovely it was.
Massive fan of bubble.
I mean, we've got lamb and goose.
Oh, lamb and goose. We were gonna,
and then the goose fat will go for the roasties.
Yeah. That's another thing as well.
No,
Which I didn't realise. Sorry to cut you off there, Luke. How nice goose fat is with the roasties. It's like, oh my god! I swear I was in heaven yesterday eating those roast potatoes.
I've got duck fat this year, just as good. Yeah, I got duck fat. I just checked. I actually bought it to look in the fridge, but I better not have forgot that. I ain't getting that at the local shop. I'll be bollocks.
Well, I do like duck fat, but when you've already got a goose, you may as well use
the fat of goose. Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, if you're cooking the goose, just drain the fat off. It's perfect. Because I had duck legs this week, and I was going to drain the fat off of that. But the problem being, they say put in the oven 180, 190 degrees for 90 minutes. The fucking people are fucking cooked by the time 25 minutes had gone.
Yeah.
So the timing of the duck was ridiculous. I took it out after an hour and it was crispy and the fat had started to burn, so it weren't no good for shit. 90 minutes I said put that. I'm like,
that's the only downside with duck though, because it's so like obviously like with a chicken it's sort of like you can cook it in its own fat, but with duck it sort of like dries out. It's like we were gonna get a duck. I thought it was a goose, but obviously it was a duck we saw in Lidl. Like I'm not gonna have duck for Christmas because you won't get much meat off it.
If you've got a whole duck, the duck legs, they're all crispy and you can shred all the meat. I had quite a lot of meat off it, but the fat started to burn.
Yeah.
Duck fat fell. The fat started to burn, and the meat was done even half an hour before they were telling me. I'm upset about. So I couldn't really use the fat.
I just got to check something quickly.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, I am a mod. Yay! even though Luke John isn't subscribed to my channel.
Yep, never subscribed. I still don't even know how he crops up.
I'm like a bad smell that never goes away, mate.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I'm putting up with you for years now. It's like one of those awkward farts that follows you around town. you know when you fart outside and the wind's blowing the wrong direction, straight up your nostrils. That's Stuntman Steve.
That's me. You never get rid of me that easily.
I've been trying for years, trust me. Don't work.
Miles embrace it, mate. Miles embrace it.
Oh, I am. I've got it. It's Christmas. I'll embrace it.
Well, I can't have much now because obviously I've got this balloon. So, like, instead of going for quantity, we've kind of gone for like quality instead.
Yeah, of course, man.
Definitely. So, like, mahuka honey for the parsnips and the carrots and.
Oh, nice. If you went for quantity, you could always send it to me. I'll have bubble and squeak for the next couple of days. It'll be fine. Put it in a box, send it to me. I'll cook it up.
I'll send it on 24 hours tracked on the Royal Post.
Oh, don't.
Royal Mail.
During that private we done on Friday, Luke, like you should show me a picture of your takeaway. Oh my god, that was amazing. Chicken.
We got sent a free. So I got my mum a Parmo, and then they sent like a free one as well. I had a little tiny bit off it, and I was like full. I was like,
I haven't had. Do you know what? I've never had Parmo. Never had it. It's not a thing we get down south, so I've never had it. I might have to cook it up myself.
In
Parmo,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I know you can get it in like Asda supermarket, like Jeff the Chef, but that's right.
Yeah, it's like it's schnitzels and fucking like a lasagna sauce, isn't it? Something stupid like that.
Yeah, so it's like So the original one was like a pork schnitzel with vegetable sauce, cheese.
Yeah.
Served with chips, garlic sauce.
Oh,
and
I might do that myself. But that isn't it done with chicken? Is it done with chicken or pork, or can you do it with both? Because I've seen people do it with chicken.
Yeah, with chicken or pork, so you can.
Yeah, so smash
mix it
flat,
up,
breadcrumb it, fry it. Yeah, vegetable sauce and cheese on it. Sounds amazing. Never had it. Might do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Sam, the cooking guy, in Canada, I'm pretty sure he did a chicken parmo once, and he was like, "It's a Teesside parmo. It's a Teesside parmo." He was like, "I don't know what parmo is."
So where's it come from originally? Is it a northern thing? Is it a UK northern thing, parmo? Then when did it originally sort of?
Yeah, so there was a Greek takeaway, and it wasn't, obviously, Teesside's not the best, most like adventurous place. So he came up with, well, what can I chuck together that'll make something good for when people have had a lot to drink?
Yeah.
They can kind of grab and take home. So then he just came up with the pork parmesan. I mean, it's 3,500 calories. So you can imagine having 10 pints and then you sit, or you take home a box of palmo chips and garlic sauce, and you kind of like, I mean, no wonder people on Teesside are getting a little bit fatter. But
so it was invented by a Greek bloke. Well, that's typical. So Greeks also, when an Englishman get drunk, gave us the fucking kebab as well.
Yeah.
You Greeks, lovely.
Yeah,
Love you.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I don't. Because I my first ever kebab, I actually remember it was obviously a doner one. It was like, do you want chili sauce? Or went like to my mate, do you want chili sauce? If you like spice, have it. If you don't like spice, don't have it. It's like, no, I'm fine. Kind of like the first taste of a doner kebab is like, oh my god, it's amazing. Then literally, it's done for.
If you actually go to well, I've never been to Greece, but I went to Cyprus and had their kebabs. Unbelievable. So it was all on the skewers, and it was really meaty. It was almost like meatballs on skewers made with lamb. That's the only way I can describe it. With it was garlic sauce, all your veggies, salad, and all that. But then me being a typical drunk English bloke went, chili sauce, mate. Yeah, loads of that. Worst mistake of my life. Their chili sauce over there is like fucking lava. Stuff we get here, yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. That stuff nearly killed me. I'm scraping it off with my fingers, drunk, trying to get rid of it. It was too flipping hot. Tastes good, but yeah, I regretted that for 2 days afterwards. But yeah, best kebab in Cyprus.
This is kind of why, like, I'm doing this new show in the new year. So, like, I'm starting off with the Turkish, then I'm going, you know, Thai food, then Japanese.
Nice.
You know, so I'm going to be trying loads of different stuff, but I was doing it all. I've kind of planned, so like the whole of January, February, I know what I'm doing, and I was like, I will chuck an English one in there because there's a place for English food. And I know, like, we get ribbed all around the world for like, oh, everything's bland, everything. It's just mash. Oh. It's potatoes with everything, and it's kind of like, well, you are right. But we've got gravy and mushy peas. What more do you want?
Exactly.
Until a foreign person comes over and has proper fish and chips or a roast dinner, then they soon change their fucking minds.
Exactly.
The amount of foreign people I've spoken to at work and their favourite English food is a roast dinner, traditional roast beef or lamb or something like that. They're like, "What is this wizardry? I've never heard of anything like this." Yeah. Roast dinners.
I'm like, big up the chicken tikka masala for me. Which is now Britain's national dish.
Yeah, invented in
Birmingham.
Yeah, nothing to do with fucking India whatsoever. I've got a suggestion for you, Luke. So, can you do one meat? There's no rush on this. I want you to do German currywurst properly. How they do it.
Oh.
Because when I was over there eating that, it's so simple, but it's one of the nicest things I've ever had. Fantastic. Easy to make, but lovely. I still make it now.
Yeah.
Can you?
I can get some. So,
go on, Luke,
I'm going to make some myself, but I've also got some mates that work in the food industry, which is where I'm getting like me Korean, me Turkish. I mean, I'm not going into sushi. I'm not going to be buying a load of salmon and all that when they already do it. So
yeah, I'm
just like, here, drop us off a portion of that on a Saturday. I use it for me, sure.
Oh, don't. Oh. I would love to have that recipe for buttfast curry. That'd be amazing.
Was that currywurst or buttwurst curry? Yeah, currywurst. It's easy. I'll send you the recipe.
I thought he said buckfast curry. I was like, buckfast curry?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Putting like buttfast into a curry sauce. Oh, imagine that. That'd be blinding.
Oh no, I got drunk on buttfast with the punks in Camden and went to see Jamie T. My mate threw up, and I gave him a cup. He threw up in a cup. still Jamie too. He went, have you got a cup? So I finished my pint. I went, throw up in that. He walked off. And yeah, I was absolutely steaming. We were drinking Buckbars for the punks on Camden Bridge for most of the afternoon. Cheers,
hell,
punks on Camden Bridge, by the way. Bought them a couple of bottles because we drank half of it when we were stood there. Give them a couple of quid each. That was good. But yeah, if you don't know currywurst, go on.
I'll do it, mate. I'll work something out and try and fit it in.
Should we explain what it is? Because I'm sure Steve is none the wiser what currywurst is.
I am none the wiser because I'm literally thinking like you put frankfurt into a curry sauce. It's like,
no, it's bratwurst. It's not Bockwurst is basically frankfurters. It's bratwurst, which is it's a German. I believe it's pork.
Sausage, yeah.
Pork sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cook that up, you slice it up, and you get sweet curry sauce, which you can used to be able to get in Lidl's. You can order it online. So hot sweet curry sauce over the top of your bratwurst with chips, mayonnaise, and paprika sprinkled over the top.
Oh,
that's perfect currywurst. It is.
I'm sorry, but I think that was the biggest joygasm I've ever had all day today.
we had a bratwurst van in town, and he used to do it properly. So I thought, is he doing it traditionally? And I went to Germany, and it was exactly the same in Nuremberg.
Wow, that's wicked. It sounds pretty lovely.
And
it's very simple.
And the thing with it as well, like the sausage, so you can either steam the sausage or deep fry it.
Yeah.
So obviously steamed.
I think it was charcoal grill where I was. You can grill it, do whatever you want with it. Just as long as you slice it up into like slices, sauce all over the top, mayonnaise on the chips, paprika, done.
Well, I've still got, Phil,
proper drunk food.
Curry bratwurst.
There we go. So is that like, I take it's just in the sauce, yeah? Just pour it. Where'd you get that from? Is that Lidl's or something?
The brother-in-law got us it.
Oh, nice. But
it's the sausages within the sauce.
Oh, lovely.
Cool.
So all you need now is some chips, mayo, and paprika to go on the top. Done.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the photo, Steve.
There you go, yeah.
Right. That'll be
lovely.
But I'll make my own. I won't use this. I'm going to use that for something else.
Well, how about you send that to me with the rest of your Christmas dinner?
Oh, bubble squeak. Oh, imagine that though, Phil. Curry bubble and squeak, mate.
Do you know what? I'm going to do currywurst and put a photo on Instagram. I'm in the mood for that. And it's normally with skinny fries. It's like French fry style chips as well.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because when I was in Germany, it was slightly thicker cut chips. But the guy downtown, whose wife was German, did like thin cut chips with it. So I'm not sure it matters what chips you put with the damn thing, to be honest. But yeah,
I mean, I love how they call it French fries, and it had nothing to do with the French. But
I know, yeah.
They got the name.
French fries. Yeah.
They got the name, but it was actually the Belgians and the Germans.
They ain't chips, though, are they? They ain't proper chips.
Yeah. The Canadian fries. Or poutine.
Oh, poutine. That's another thing I haven't had, because that's cheese, curds, gravy, chips, and all that shit. I've never had that. It's got to be made with curds, isn't it? It's done properly with curds.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks revolting. It looks like someone's thrown up on your fucking roast dinner, but I've heard it's nice. It doesn't look too appetizing.
Luckily for me, one of my friends called Simon, he owns a company called Lacey's Cheese. So I'll be able to get some cheese curd off him, because he's a cheese maker. So
I'm going to put this in private chat if I can spell it. Oh my life, that was funny.
IT, mate. IT.
Oh, hang on. Because I might put in the wrong chat. I'll tell you later, Luke. That made me smile. I don't want to do that comment live. I'm not that guy.
No, like, one thing people won't know is before, like, we had the cafe and my politics and all that, I used to have a street food stall where I used to do like fusion foods. So like I used to put like all day breakfast into a samosa, and instead of a cheese and onion pasty, it used to be a cheese and onion samosa, apple pie, or ostrich, or kangaroo.
Oh, nice.
Sam will be all over that. Just saying.
Yeah.
I must admit, I used to take my son to Guildfest, and they had a stall that did bison, ostrich, kangaroo, crocodile, or alligator, or whatever. I think it was, I can't remember, alligator or crocodile, I can't remember. And the burgers that was different meat. He liked every single one of them. I tried 2 of them, and I thought they were fucking rank. I mean, they were so strong, really gamey. You know when you get gamey, and it's just overpowering.
Yeah.
The ostrich burger, I was like, oh. I enjoyed it, but it was just too strong. Did someone say kangaroo? Oh, he's still watching. Yeah, the bison burger I didn't mind. But I don't think I did the crocodile. Yeah. I was like, nah, that's too far for me. It's just
to be honest, really... crocodile is quite nice actually. Well, I always find it doesn't matter like what type of meat you get, it's what you put with it. So like spices and flavourings and sauces, and that's kind of where you get most of your flavour from.
But the problem with that, the ostrich, I reckon you could have put fucking fire chili sauce on it, and you'd still be able to taste the fucking thing through it. It was too strong. My son loved it. He was only about 13, about 12. He was like, "This is nice." I took a bite. I went, "What the fuck's wrong with this kid?" I thought the thing was off. It's just too strong. I like venison, partridge. Your game meat's always got that strong gamey flavour, but that was far too much for me.
He said game meats, Steve, not game meats. Don't get your hopes up, son.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for my game meats, just like Stuntman. Moving on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just going to move location for a sec. I'll be back in a second.
No problem at all.
Well, he's heading to Sunderland. Don't be too long. Let me have a look at the comments. Who have we got?
Yeah, just Jimmy in and out. Phil's voice irritates me, so I leave. He'll be back in. Like me, Sam, like me.
Hang on, then. What do you mean it lures you back in? What I do, or just this shit show in general?
You do anyway.
You love me, Sam. You couldn't live without me, mate. You know that.
But yeah,
oh, my son's on the side, huh? You're not going to get cold. You want to get it cut in the freezer for a minute?
Well, literally, I sort of thought I started on the dark fruit, but I thought I'll have another beer. I'm not sure. I'll see how it takes me.
I'm going to stick with the scotch.
Yep. I put a thing on my my community page saying Merry Christmas to everyone. But what I should have done as well was say like don't forget people who's you've lost or whatever. So where's the glass? Like that way as well. That's what I should have done. I might change it in a minute.
My brother messaged me. My brother messaged me yesterday.
To me.
Is that what he's put?
Yeah.
He says that every week. I'm not even bored of it. I find it quite entertaining. He says that every week. Dead. I love you, Sam. You know that. Even though you are a smelly wallaby's armpit, still love you.
Smelly wallaby armpit. I still reckon the best thing you said to Sam though was you were you Australian koala hugger. I think you said last week.
Oh, we've done kangaroo bull sniffer, koala sniffer, all sorts over time. I'm running out of Australian animals.
Kangaroo, one wallaby.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got an email from my brother. We organised this thing for tomorrow morning, Steve.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he went, "How are your mum's birthday?" And I went, my mum's birthday was Friday. I totally put it out of my head. 100% put it out of my head.
Yeah.
Because I've been thinking about her every day. Obviously, it's been on quite a few months now. But yeah Friday, I just try to treat it as a normal day. Because her birthday's on the 22nd. But yeah, we'll talk more about that tomorrow morning when we have a drink together.
Yes, cool, mate. No problem at all. No problem at all. You just call me Spider Shagger.
Oh yeah, remember the story. Remember the story about him and the Huntsman spider? He wouldn't get a beer out of the fridge. There's a fucking Huntsman spider on his fridge. And he went, "I ain't fucking opening that." Bearing in mind, Huntsman spiders get to about that fucking size. These things are colossal. They are huge. And there was one near his beer fridge and he wouldn't go and get a beer out.
Well, I think
only thing was though when that spider was on the fridge, it was only that big. It was like a tiddler.
Have you just dropped my
Aren't they
nuts?
the Humble Spider like venom spell? Aren't they in the show? Aren't they venom spiders? Aren't they? I think. But I'm
To be honest, everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Yeah.
Including Sam if I ever visit.
I'm sure we tickle your beard first.
Oh, you can have a good go at that. It's fine.
Oh, easy now. A good go at that. That's what she said. Hey!
I could have said that 8 times, but I thought I'd give you a break today, Steve. You mess with a ball, you get the horns now. That's it. I ain't holding back now.
And I come back with a photo of it.
It's a big packet.
Caught me off guard.
Yeah, it was huge. Fucking massive. He went, look at that. I was like, fucking, yeah, the massive things.
When was that? Was that during like Craig's live or something? Or
Oh, no, it was a long time ago. It might have been with Angie now. I can't remember. We were all live and we're all having a drink. And he went off to get a beer. He came back and went, fuck that. I went, what's up with you? He says, the huntsman's spider by my fridge. I ain't going near it. You've never seen a photo of a large adult huntsman spider. They are bigger than the palm of your hand. They are ridiculous size. Yeah, fuck that. They're quite harmless. So they wouldn't kill you, but it's just the size and how they look. They're really horrible looking.
There was a thing on Instagram where bloke was pulling like this big fuck off like anaconda, going, "Oh, look at this little man!" It's like that thing can fucking eat you, mate. It was like his head was fucking huge. I'm shit with like snakes anyway. It was like, oh, like it was hard for me to stay at my stepdaughter's house yesterday to have roast dinner because like she got snakes or like got a big boa in the corner, and that's where we go to vape. And like I literally saw it like poking his head out. It's like, what? No, I'll go at the front. It's fine. I'm going to sod that shit.
Good job I got rid of mine then, wouldn't it? I had an 8-foot boa constrictor.
Oh, don't fuck that. I wouldn't even get in the house, mate. That is that simple.
Well, it bit me. I went to hospital. It was my own fault. I went to clean the tank. He latched out thinking I was feeding him. I used to feed him rats, big rats.
Yeah.
And it latched on, let go, and it realised it wouldn't food. And my hand swelled up like a balloon on my wrist. And it was basically an infection because their mouths aren't very clean.
Yeah.
Covered in bacteria and shit. And the doctor was like trying to look through books and Googling it how to treat a snake bite. It's just antibiotics in the end. But yeah, that was painful.
Full of bacteria and shit. Bit like Steve's bath.
Hey! That snake did have that dirty ring round it like the bath as well. I remember that.
Don't talk about baths. Leave that alone.
Oh God, let's move swiftly on.
I couldn't help that one.
I literally.
It was just there.
I can't remember where I met Sam first time. I think it was during Kent's live. I think it was. I've said hello to him every other time I saw him in a live. He just ignored me. Okay, fine. No, I know how it goes.
Steve, that's just general human beings.
Yeah. Sam's first live, I think, was. It was either Craig's or Miscellaneous's. But obviously, before then, he was getting a laptop for a year, wasn't he? So it took him a year to get a laptop to be able to join.
I thought he was getting a laptop for like 4 years. I thought, get in there, Sam.
Talking of laptops, mine ain't come through the post yet, Steve, just in case you're fucking wondering.
I know, fuck's sake. Don't.
We've actually got a spare one.
Phil, I'm not being funny. I'll do that as a write-off, mate, if I was you.
Well, my son's got a laptop, and when you open it, basically the screen, back of the screen's cracked, so it sort of wobbles when you lift it up, but it doesn't hold a charge. You've got to have it plugged in. So us doing a live on it, I might try it, but I don't reckon the battery will hold out.
Give it a go, because if you have it plugged in, it should be fine, no problem at all. But
I could probably change it. If I took it to work, I could probably order a battery and just get the fucking battery changed. It's only a plug out fucking thing.
Mm. Yeah, talking about that as well, we asked that certain person to take us to Aldi because it's cheaper. No answer. So yeah, oh well.
Right. Do I stick with a Scotch? Yeah, I think I do.
Mr. Wilson, long time no see. How you been, sir?
Is that David? Hey up, David. How you doing, my friend? We'll have to do a meet up in the new year if you're up. Well, I know you'd be up for it. We'll try and get Liam involved as well.
It'd be nice to.
Happy Christmas Eve, dude.
Yep, definitely.
I've really had the money, but we'll sort something out for the new year, David. I'll message you.
Mr. Wilson, the only person on YouTube to put me, Brad, and Jack in our place. The only person.
That was so funny. That was fucking hilarious.
I've met David, I think, was it 3 or 4 times now, David? I can't remember. At least 3. And I've always had a good afternoon, David. He's such a nice man. Always have a good drink. His knowledge on beer is quality as well. So cheers to you, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Good to see
I met him once. Kept hugging him in a train station. Don't know why.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Good man. Yeah, I'll talk to you New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the end of January, February or something. We'll sort something out.
I'm not doing nothing until August now because I'm going to Victoria's Fest. I'm getting everything all sorted. Boom. So that's my whole entire life.
All I keep thinking about that weekend is me, Stuntman Steve, the Pixies, and Jamie T live.
Oh hell yes!
I can't
wait for that, mate. I really can't wait
Pixies.
for it.
The Pixies don't actually do gigs anymore. To get them at a gig is ridiculously hard. So the Pixies live at Victoria's is just going to be the best thing ever.
All I'm thinking is you, Steve, you off your tits, Steve shitting himself.
So, he doesn't like crowds.
That's very privately. Luke, how dare you say it during our live?
We're good, David. Thank you. Very good. Very good.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
All good, Mr. Wilson.
There's only 70,000 people there. What you got to worry about?
I'd be like the whole. I think that'll be a huge thing for me because, as you know, Phil, I've got social anxiety, so that'd be a huge thing.
She handled it very. The thing being, it's such a big site. You're not stood next to 70,000 people.
Yeah.
I think the worst I experienced was 45,000 people in the same place, and that was Lewis Capaldi. They actually shut it off. The police got involved to stop people getting crushed. That was scary.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin walked in to the second stage, and then we looked, and they fenced everyone off. We went, "Fuck this," and we got out. But it's very safe. Never been any drama.
I think what I will have to do, like during the course of the day or some point, just have some time to myself and like chill out. But know where you guys are, so we can come back again and I mean, it might be a bit overwhelming at first, if you see what I mean, especially the first day. There's
plenty of spaces to go and chill. I've been going 5 years in a row. We can go sit on. There's like a hill bit. You can go stand by the dancer. There's loads of places to go.
That's cool, mate.
It's all good.
I'm actually looking forward to it though. I'm looking forward to it because it would be a good fucking laugh, especially seeing Jamie T live. When you got to see Jamie T live, I was like, you are.
Yeah, Finsbury Park. That was hectic. I think that was 45,000. That was mad.
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed that.
There's 2 songs by Jamie T that I actually do love, because during private streams, we have been playing a few of Jamie T's tunes, Zombie and Seller. If he plays those 2 songs, I'll be going mental.
Oh, he will do. Normally, Zombie's the last track because everyone goes fucking mental.
That's a brilliant song.
Everyone's drunk. He did it at Finsbury Party, but this is my last one. He just did that guitar riff. The place went fucking nuts. We stood by the speaker. Yeah, seriously, it was like it turned into almost like a mosh pit.
There's one band I would have loved to watch, but obviously he passed away, isn't he? So Meatloaf, I would have loved to see him live. He puts all his effort into doing the live streams, the shows, and he's like you see him after the show. He's absolutely knackered. He's actually like having time to himself just to compose himself, and he actually lays down. They done
put a lot of energy into his shows. Yeah.
I actually met Meatloaf, Steve.
Yeah.
He was he was a Hartlepool United fan.
Really? You didn't make him a football match, did you?
Yeah.
That's quality.
Yeah. He was a Hartlepool fan, so which was pretty cool. And he always used to say like Hartlepool, yeah, it's rough and ready, but it kind of reminded him like of how he grew up.
Yeah.
You know, like that type of place. So it was, yeah. I mean, funny enough, a lot of people, like a lot of celebrities, tend to have like English football teams that they support for some weird reason. Like they've all got to have a football team. I mean, you know, it only takes somebody like Ryan Reynolds to actually buy the team that he likes.
I was about to say, Has it like Deadpool got something to do with Wrexham?
Royal Blood. I've not heard of it. No, I might have to,
I saw Royal Blood 3 years ago at Victoria's Festival. They were headlining. Yes, I have seen them.
I might have to have a look.
Saw
into
about
that.
20 minutes. It's only two guys, isn't it? It's only two of them. They're very, very good. Is it two or three?
Yep.
No, it's only two of them, I believe. Yeah, Royal Blood are very good. Yeah, I have seen them.
Yeah,
Very
they
good
were.
band.
Hello, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah, that happened a few times with him.
because he gives his all. Like during the during the documentary, he said so. Like people paid good money to see me. I'd rather put on a brilliant show, even if I'm like passed out for about like however long. It doesn't matter to me, because as long as I do a good show, everyone goes away happy. Hey, Paul, mate, hopefully good, mate.
Hey, Paul, how are we doing? How are the lawns getting on? They covered in snow? Every time I see his videos, there's snow everywhere. So I'm not sure when he actually gets to
That
know.
area.
Well, it's funny how Paul's turned up, because on that ticker bar there is my little shout outs of the week, and Paul Red's Lawn is one of them.
Oh, is he on there? Is he? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
There he is. You're getting a big shout out. Paul
Yeah.
Red's Lawn. Yeah, they are two-piece. Yeah, I did see them. It was only about 20 minutes we were rushing around, but they headlined about 2 or 3 years ago at this festival I'm taking Steve to. Very, very good. For two guys, the sound they can produce is mad. Yeah, if you don't know who they are, check them out. Very, very.
I will definitely be checking them out. Like, yeah,
It'd
definitely.
be up your street, Steve. When you was talking
Yeah.
about Meatloaf for the energy that he brought to the show, Lemmy motored. I saw him at Guildfest, and that guy, he had some energy. Jesus Christ. Didn't jump around much, but his voice, and you could see him sweating his balls off in the middle of like Ace of Spades, was just.
Yeah.
You never got
Like,
the chance to see
It's
that.
kind of the energy I brought to the Stuntman and Trilby show on a Friday night. Yeah, because otherwise it's just like being in a cemetery. Otherwise, it's kind of like just one level.
I'll tell you what, Northern Bellon can fucking do one. Oh, my car's back.
I'm actually like, I'm well proud of you, Phil, like for touching the right button this time, because normally he cuts himself.
Yeah,
out.
I'll be fucking out, wouldn't I? Yeah, I know. Great stuff. I only do it on your show because I don't like you, Steve. I do it well on there.
Well, we're not going anywhere, but I've just put shout outs there, seeing as how my 3 shout outs are going all across the ticker at the bottom. Which obviously, Paul's one of them. The Whiskey Lab. Anybody that's interested in whiskey or anything like that, it's 2 American lads that are.
Don't like whiskey.
Yeah. It's 2 American lads that are going to be building their own distillery.
Sounds good.
So they're kind of starting from scratch and chatting about it, and
cool.
I'm pretty keen because they want to do a full single malt. Every whiskey they're going to produce is a single malt, no bourbon at all. So kind of interested in that. And then Paul Wright's Lawns. I still give him money as well. Shocking. Unbelievable.
Did he answer my question whether it was still snowing or not? Because most of his videos are just snow everywhere. I'm sweating blind at
what he said was, why don't you watch my recent upload, is what he said.
It'll be snowing then. I didn't see the comment.
And then my last one on there is Country Road Cure. Some off-gridders in Arkansas, in America. They're just good fun and like a laugh.
David, pipe down. Here we go. Now we're going to shut you up, David Wilson.
But yeah, obviously, I know. Oh, here we go. Yep.
I'm drinking that with Coke. That ain't going in Coke, son. So now you're going to pipe down. I'll be a 10-year-old. That's for tomorrow morning. I'm not drinking the good stuff today. Thank you to a friend of mine. I won't mention his name just because you don't want to shout out. But thank you very much, my man, for sending me that. Lovely Christmas present. I can't wait to open it tomorrow. Cheers.
Yeah. But the greedy git at the squashies. Never mind. How you go? Just people and people on screen. Cheers, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas. How are you, mate?
Hope you're well, man.
I was going to say, can we start a GoFundMe page for Paul Wright's lawn, just so he can put a plough on the front of his fucking lawnmower? Because how he mows the fucking snow, I don't know. So if we can get like a little plough attachment, I will set up a GoFundMe page for it, so he can plough the snow and mow the lawn at the same time.
I'd beg 10. I was going to buy that just before this stream ended. Yeah, the great Petey boy. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. I haven't actually had that one yet. I think the Peter's one, Lefroy's one of my favourites. Very easy. Then I had that Smokehead. That was literally like drinking a peat bog. Yeah. That was well over the top of the peatiness.
Oh yeah, for tomorrow, like seeing that we're talking about tomorrow. Like you told me to get this filled, didn't you, from Lidl?
I did. I think it's good, but I remember it being quite sweet. But if you're paying like 20 quid a bottle of your what was it you normally Captain Morgan's? How much was that? £12?
That was about £11 something. Yeah. So it's Captain's Cook, same sort of thing as it says smooth. Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I was going to open it today, but
cheap spice rum. I actually think that's all right. I think that's all right.
Good. So good Yorkshire lad, Captain Cook. His mum was born in my town. She's buried in the church, not far.
I like the way he called it Captain Cook, and it's actually called James Cook, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. James Cook. It is. Yeah.
I know that.
It's because I have respect.
I saw the picture. I thought, oh, Captain Cook.
I have respect. That's why. It's like Mr. T. So if anybody ever read about Mr. T and what he said, the reason why he was called Mr. T is because like him, his father, and his uncles and all that used to get called boy. Like, hey, boy. So when he became a man, he didn't want to be called boy like his parents and his uncles and all that. Yeah. So he changed his name and made it to Mr. T. And he said the reason why is because now they have to address me as Mr.
Yeah.
So,
but where does Mr. T come in B.A. Baracus? I never understood that either. Moving on.
Well, Batty Baracus. Got a different Lefroy to try. Oak Select.
Ooh.
That is a good one, Mr. Wilson.
Not had that, David. Not had that. But anyway, yeah. So I do have some decent Scotch in the house. Do not panic about that. It's only, that's the. I'm not saying it's shy because I quite enjoy White Mackay. So that will tie me through until I have that.
But yeah, obviously I wasn't going to get any Bacardi for tomorrow because I hate white rum. But obviously last year I did out of respect sort of thing. But
you're going to be on the James tomorrow, yeah? You're going to have James Cook tomorrow.
Yeah. Be having a James tomorrow, definitely. That and Coke, definitely.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing. Like at Christmas, you're looking for say a decent malt, and like you're going to pay 56 quid a bottle. Then all of a sudden it's 30 quid. You got to do it, innit? If you do like the proper malt whiskies, yeah.
Well, beginning tomorrow, me and Liam from the Travel and Brews, we've got our 12 days of whiskey Christmas coming up.
Cool, man.
And
we're looking for that.
I think
I was expecting. Yeah, it'll probably be January, February.
Yeah,
but I was hoping it was going to be like kind of nice, decent Scotch, this, that, and the other. It turns out it's the 12 biggest selling whiskey bourbons in the UK this year. So,
yeah,
they're a bit hit and miss. But
I've got to point out something. Go on, Luke. I've got to point out.
Well, I don't know what time because I don't know what time he's going to finish editing. I say tomorrow, but it could really be 2024. Who knows? Christmas next year.
So, Sam Smalley's comment up. I have to make a point of this. So, I had that recently, Dave. So, Dave was the bloke in Only Fools and Horses. His name's David.
Yes.
I've seen people make that mistake. He likes to be called David, just in case you didn't know. Wasn't that Trigger? Trigger. All right, Dave.
Yeah. All right, Dave. My nickname in the pub, my local pub, it used to be called Trigger because I used to call someone there called Steph, and her name wasn't even Steph at all. So I was like, okay, fine. Whoops, my bad.
Did she have the same broom for 15 years? Just different handles and different heads?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
the whole thing was
broom.
she didn't want because what it was during the year. You had to try and guess her name because on New Year's Eve, she used to save up all her money and go mental New Year's Eve and buy everyone a pint. And whoever guessed her name got the pint. But it was boom. It was mental.
Sorry, Steve. I just meant in Australia, every David is Dave. All right, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that. Sorry, David. I tried to help, but in Australia, you're Dave. Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it, mate.
Yeah. I mean, Sam is Samuel, so young Samuel or Sam.
Samuel.
Like for example,
think of the worst name for an Australian. Samuel. Sounds like you leak a trainer or a shoe, doesn't it? I don't know where I'm getting that from. Pair of old trainers.
Hold on, have you had a drink already, Mr. Wilson? Sam's cool. What? I can't.
And all of a sudden, why has Luke John turned into some kind of John Long punk fucking haircut effect? What's all that?
No, exactly. It's like, what the hell was wrong with his hair?
Playing for the Pistols all of a sudden. Yeah, he's just like.
I'm just feeling a bit of a dickhead this morning, so.
The warnings are doing it. It's all that fucking eggs you're drinking.
Protein, boy.
What's the percentage on that stuff anyway? What's the ABV on that?
17%, 18%, something like that.
18%. I've seen you do 2 bottles. I thought you were saving one for Mum. What's that about?
I bought 5.
How many you got left? By the time of stream, you have to go to the shop get some more. By the time of stream ends, been on left.
Actually, not Samuel. Sam.
My mum loved the name.
Samuel.
Sam just didn't.
Oh, it's just Sam. Okay.
Sam.
The fact that Sam felt the need to actually explain. I'm still going to call you Samuel.
I won't be doing that because one, I highly know Sam, and two, like Australians scare me. I don't know why they just do.
Australians scare you.
Is it because they're a bit upside down?
No,
yeah,
you can tell he's not from the UK. He won't even go to the fridge. There's a fucking spider in the way. I wouldn't be fucking scared of him. What's wrong with you? No, please stay in the fridge, spider on the door.
Look at Steve Irwin, for example. Cool, blimey, look at that.
He would have had that and drunk the fucking beer out of the fridge. He would have emptied that fucking beer. He would have flicked the spider off, gone, fuck Sam's beer, gone.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Steve Irwin would have been sat there cracking a beer with the spider. Here, my little babe.
He would have poured a fucking little thimble shot glass for a pint of the spider and sat next to him going, all right, mate. He would.
Those were the days when Australia gave us Fosters.
Oh, dear.
Yep.
Fosters. Oh.
To the 10 lovely people that are watching, I hope you're having a lovely Christmas and hope we're not boring you too much. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sticking around, or you've actually gone and done a bit of shopping and left us on the go. Either way, thank you very much.
If you've done shopping on Christmas Eve, then you're a goddamn fool. But Merry Christmas to you. Good luck with that. Never again.
I think at some point today I'm going to have to go do another bit of errand down to Sainsbury's, I think. God help me.
Right, so we'll start our live about 7 o'clock when you're back then, because you're mental if you decide to do that.
I know, mate, I know.
You're mad.
We forgot
in our local Iceland, they were letting 2 people in yesterday at the same time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But they put a post out on social media saying, due to online orders, they have to get the orders processed before customers can go in and buy stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently they've done this
paid for it online. So
yeah,
online order. So, but apparently there's that many people that have put online orders in. Normal people that have gone up shopping, they can't actually get in the shops because they need to get the orders first.
Did you say normal people that go shopping? Luke, it's just people. Whether they're normal or not, we're not even going to argue that.
I also say this as well. Can please, can people who own Weatherspoons please allow that as well? Because
Yeah, the normal people that go to Weatherspoons, get a Weatherspoons drink normal. Been to the shops, needing dessert today.
The common person. Been to shops, needed dessert today.
The human beings that go shopping, Luke. You've just upset half the country saying those last two statements. People that go shopping, that would have done.
I'd rather pay off half the country. I'd rather pay off half the country than 100 chipmunk lovers, but each to their own.
I fucking love you, Luke, mate.
Bloody hell.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. I will drink to that.
Oh, all right, David. Thank you very much. I thought we were pals. I'm not having that.
Pals,
acquaintance. See that? I'm going to put some coke in that in a minute. That'd piss you off, wouldn't it? I couldn't bring myself to do that. I couldn't do that. I'm joking. There is no way on earth I could pour Coca-Cola in a 10-year-old Ardbeg.
If you do that today on the 29th, I'll give you a fiver.
If Coke touches that, I will send this to Luke because there was no way on earth I would be tempted to.
Yeah, that would be absolute sacrilege.
What I might do as well, though, out of principle, I might sort of record tomorrow, and I'll make him do it tomorrow.
No, tomorrow I haven't got any ice, so tomorrow morning it'll be straight. If I had a splash of gin, and I mean a splash, I would have a splash of gin, but I managed to get hold of any. I don't think there's any at the shop. But no, there won't be much around with. And after 3 of those, I'll probably be in bed for the rest of the day. Be gone.
But no,
I did ask said person to send you an Octomore, but he was like, I don't think Phil will like it that peaty. But
as I just said, I've drunk Smokehead and Lefroy, so I probably would have got on with that. Smokehead's very heavy.
If you did it in front of
exactly, Mr. Wilson.
If I did it in front of David, he'd probably knock me out next time we go out for a drink. So I'm not never going to do that. I'm not daft.
But actually, I can't drink scotch or anything sort of neat. So if I wasn't going to have a scotch, I'd probably get a cheaper one because I can't fork out the sort of money involved for it.
Let's have a nice look at the bottle there.
Oh, that's lovely, mate. Yeah.
Still the cork in the top, not opened. I am bloody tempted to open it and smell it, but tomorrow morning it will be done. Yep. Well, not the bottle, but we'll enjoy that tomorrow morning, Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm not touching this until tomorrow morning either. So that'll be yeah.
Mr. Wilson comes back with no filth, we wouldn't be meeting up again.
That tells me nothing.
Good.
Anime tells me nothing. Tells me nothing.
No, we wouldn't never meet again if I did that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Octomore's like the most peatiest, smokiest that you can get.
Right, okay.
Out of any of the whiskies.
Do you reckon that's more peaty than Smokehead then? Because I thought that was like drinking a
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Octomore is the...
Fucking hell, that's got to be heavy then.
What's the
I like Brook Laddie, but I'm kind of like a... I mean, Pot Charlotte's okay, but and then Octomore. Just, for me, personally, it kind of ruins the palate a little bit. Unless if that's the only thing that you're going to drink. So...
I'm assuming it's like whiskey being poured on a barbecue, then re-barbecued, poured back in the glass, through a peat bog, and then you drink it. So
wow.
It sounds proper peat heavy, yeah. Smoky as you like. So, yeah, I thought Smokehead was a bit too much. My brother gave me a whole bottle. He had one mouthful of it. He went, nah. He went, I can't do that. So I bought it off him. I think it cost me about 30 quid a bottle or something. Give him 20 quid. But yeah, that was heavy. And I went to my missus to have that. She went, nope. So I had the old bottle.
You know when people say single malt, is that literally like how they make the whiskey for, in the mash then? One malt done, simple as, and do it that way, or is that
so it's made with single malt. So it's what it says on the tin. So a blended whiskey is normally lots of malts thrown together to make a blend of a Scotch.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Which it's it's not ideal because if you're chucking malt whiskies together, you might as well just drink the fucking original pure version of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get that.
That's why it's expensive. It takes a long time to distill it and prep it.
Yeah, I get that totally. Unless you go to Sainsbury's and you buy Sainsbury's own, literally like took about like 2 months to distill it just to kick it out.
I kind of just want to show Mr. Wilson. So they're kind of 2020.
Wow.
And then inflation's being added, which is the projected one. And then 2023 prices. Like, some are like almost doubled in price. It's unbelievable.
I've had the Talisker, I think it was 10. Talisker 10 or 12 I've had. That was heavy, Pete. That was nice.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Wilson there mentioned the Lagavulin. So it was £49 3 years ago. It should be 60. It's now selling, the cheapest now is 83 quid.
Wow. That's crazy.
So in 3 years, it's gone from 49 to 83.
Hang on a minute. So the Talisker's gone from 80 to 96 to 175. And if you go 2 down, is it the Arbula? 65, 78, 80 quid. How the fuck can Talisker double the price of the goddamn Scotch? I don't understand.
That's because some distilleries are keeping the prices for the drinker. So you've got like Springbank.
Thank you, Mr.
Springbank's gone absolutely through the roof because people are buying it to sell it on. So there's that many people now buying the decent whiskies to sell on in the future. So the prices are just skyrocketing. Some of them are cashing in on it, unfortunately. But it's kind of like some places are like, no, ours is for the drinker. Yes, prices will have to go because inflation and what have you, and cost of barley and stuff. But some of them are just absolutely ripping the pea.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you for that, Miss Wilson. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I go to Ireland in April, and I was already expecting it to be quite a expensive little trip. I reckon it's going to be quite a lot more now. So
by the time you get there, it'll be 50 quid a dram, mate. Get the cost of living. It's a fucking nightmare.
Wow.
Yeah, Diageo killing it.
Obviously, go on, look, sorry.
Go for it, Steve.
Obviously, for those people who don't know, I'm not really into sort of like drinking or whatnot. So, like when people say dram, and all sort of it goes way over my head because like you think like in a way, is the dram like a shot of whiskey? Then is that what you call it?
But so a wheat dram in Scotland is like so it's a shot of Scotch basically.
Yeah.
A single measure that makes it easy.
Yeah. So kind of like
it's like 2 centilitres because that's what the measurements on the Jack Daniels glass. So 2 centilitres is basically a shot, or maybe 3.
So 5 centilitres. There's 2 in there, 2 drams.
Okay.
2 measures.
So
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, mate. I must admit though, I did enjoy our sober chat during the private because like me and like Luke John actually held the everyone to rights on that.
I'm glad I didn't turn up. Fucking hell, I was roused. Like you two sober, I'd have been like, hey, wankers, we're not drinking.
But we were glad that you didn't show up because most of it was about you.
Yeah.
It was about me. That's the reason I'm trying to promote my Instagram channel. I don't like you do. I'm just here to sell the Trilby film. I'm kidding, by the way.
Yeah, English is 25 mil. Scotland 35.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said centilitres. So if 35 centilitres or millilitres, they're different measurements. But
yeah, the funny thing is, like it shows like English do 25. It's like, oh, let's have but the Scottish like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Well,
yeah, bottles.
Yeah.
So you imagine, obviously,
the fun thing is, so Scotland brought in the whiskey tax first, and then when the English capitalised on it and then added more tax because they were like, oh, we can make some money out of people buying whiskey. Then the Scottish were like, oh, isn't that terrible? We got to pay tax. And it was like, yeah, but the Scottish government added tax first. Like, you were taxing yourselves without even knowing it. But it's because the English started taxing, they were like, yeah, look at them. In for a penny.
Oh, so that's how the fight started. They put some tax on the whiskey and it all fucking kicked off. Nothing to do with religion or anything else back in the day. The English started fighting the Scottish. Well, sorry, the English started fighting the Scottish because of whiskey. That's it. History books have changed.
Yeah. and all we heard off the Scottish was Bannockburn. Yeah. Never mind. Freedom.
All I heard from the Scottish was my family. I'm the only English fucker in the fucking whole family. They're all from Edinburgh. Imagine how I felt when I read the history books. And my granddad had a go at me as a child. He went, you invaded Scotland. I went, I weren't even fucking born. I said, because you lot are Scottish, don't have a go at me. I went there.
And I'm over half Scottish, so I'm allowed to.
Yeah, me and my brother are the only, on my dad's side, we're the only Englishmen in the entire family. On my dad's side, which is slightly awkward.
Yeah.
But then last week, Hearts beat Celtic, so I'm definitely Scottish last weekend. That's a great result. Saints smashed Blackburn 4-0 and then bloody Hearts go away to Celtic and beat them 2-0. Oh, wonderful.
And then the lovely Man United get beat again.
And then Saints won again yesterday, unbeaten in 15. It's been a good Christmas so far.
Villa drew, which I was over the moon with, because I could wind Bradley up a little bit more.
Who did you play? What Birmingham was it?
No. Well, we had a bit of fun about Birmingham. All he got me was this shirt, a Birmingham shirt for Christmas. Ouch.
We drew.
It could be West. Could be a West Brom shirt, and we beat West Brom yesterday.
Brighton drew against Crystal Palace on Thursday, so never mind.
Who did? Brighton did. Palace are one of those awkward teams for me. It's like we've been to Palace and they've done us 3-0. They've come to us and we've done them 3-0. It's just it's like QPR back in the day. It's like I saw Saints beat QPR at Loftus Road 3-0. They come to us and beat us 3-1. Yesterday, 1-0. So you can have that. It's my QPR. Saints did them 1-0. I think it was a 42nd minute or something. Yay.
See that Steve messaged Brighton and 2 people dropped out the chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
You sure it's nothing to do with Hearts and Celtic? It might have been that.
Quite possibly. Geordie's 2 channels have dropped.
Might be.
Hang on a minute. Did you say? Oh, his 2 channels have dropped. I thought he was a lot older than that. I thought you said something else had dropped then. Moving on.
Oh.
Never mind, Geordie.
They've got to like years ago, mate. Don't worry about that.
Merry Christmas, Geordie. If you do watch this later on, Merry Christmas. I'm only kidding. We need to try and get Geordie on.
Merry Christmas. I look forward to seeing you asleep on your live stream at 3 a.m.
No, I reckon he'll have a big Christmas dinner to go to tomorrow, Geordie.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be about today or not. Yeah. Fair play to him. Good lad.
So.
The local pub's got a dealer. He'll be there. It's buy a dinner for £65. Get a bottle of Corona free. He's all in it.
And a bag of weed, hopefully, for that bloody price. We'll chuck you a couple of joints in.
Yeah, and by weed he means dandelions, dandelion and burdocks.
Burdock. We do not condone drugs on this channel at
No.
all.
You can on Stuntman's Travern. Stuntman's Travern condones. Well, he just promotes everything on his channel, to be honest.
Well, if he gets views, mate, fuck it.
If it gets views, crikey! How low can you stoop?
I'm joking, of course. I'm joking.
Oh, he can get lower. Well, anyway, that's what she said.
That's what a big gamer said.
Even Tony laughing her head off. Oh dear.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, that is starting to kick in a bit now. Well, he's had
Yeah,
a few. He's had a few round
how many
about,
shots have you had out of that though, Phil?
I'm on my 4th double, so yeah. Here's a litre bottle. So yeah, we're doing all right.
That's cool.
I'm enjoying it.
Well,
My 1 litre bottle of White and McKay's unopened.
Unfortunately,
now.
mine is not.
So when are you open that then, Luke? At 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock this evening.
As soon as we go live, about 1 o'clock.
It's for a review.
That's what he says. It's Christmas.
Well, it's a blended whiskey.
I may as well say it. I was going to say it in the new year. I've actually got another channel. Yes, another one on YouTube. I'm just racking in. You know, the watch hours, the subscribers. I'm absolutely earning. I think it was about 3 million last week I earned in ad revenue. You know.
But you know what? YouTube took most of that. You got 20 fucking quid at the end of that fucking lot.
Yeah, fucking knobs.
Yeah. But it's Luke John on spirits. Not on the ghosty kind. Because obviously yours English called liquor spirits.
Hang on.
And I didn't want to join. Yeah, it's another channel. But it's kind of where I'm going to have whiskey reviews, vodka, gin, rum. So I'm not like going out there with just a whiskey channel. So I do like the odd rum. I do like the odd gin, a little bit of vodka every now and again. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those instead of beer because I can't have too much beer anymore. So,
you do me a favour.
But I am allowed.
Can you send me all the links to all your channels? Because I haven't got a fucking. You must have about 15 now.
I'll post the link in the chat.
It'll be in a minute. There'll be a message. It'll be like a fucking Tesco receipt of all his channels he's got set up. I don't know how many you've got.
I've only got these two, Luke John, and then the one on spirits. Oh yeah, and the Fat Man Swallows a Balloon one. But other than that,
you didn't actually swallow it, did you? Or did you? How did that work?
Oh yeah, you've got a endoscopy straight down.
Oh,
they got it. Yep.
Do you know what? I've learned something. I thought you were cut open and they installed it that way.
No,
Didn't know that.
good enough.
No,
See,
3 tubes.
Camera
down, camera back out, camera back in, other tube in, other tube in.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I did that as a 12-year-old. The amount of water balloons I had as a fucking 12-year-old, I don't know what your problem is, to be honest. That's not a good idea, kid. Don't do it.
Yeah, but that's just the balloon. You haven't got 3 tubes connected to it with your gag reflexes and. I mean,
yeah, but when the balloon pops in your belly, you get water coming out your nose. Don't do it, kids. It's not funny or clever.
And obviously, after spending time with Steve, it was quite nice to know that I'm definitely not that way.
Cheers, Luke.
Because anything past my tonsil, that's it.
Oh man, I'm done. No. I am done. Oh my god.
I thought I'd say that because we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. So 10 minutes left.
Well, I reckon we should get on then and let Steve do his chores, and then me and Steve can drink more beer. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep. So you've got about 10 minutes.
You play 14, so you were about half free, Phil.
Mate, I'm knackered. I've been, honest to God, I've done pretty much all of Christmas, not knocking the rest of the family. I've done a lot, and I am tired. But I'm in the mood for a drink, so don't be too long. Don't be too long.
No, I won't be too long. I'll miss you as soon as I can, my friend. All good.
And our New Year's resolution is to try and get Steve up, like before 7 a.m. next time.
Oh, I should have jumped in trying to get Steve up. That's what she said. Hey! You haven't changed.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't changed at all, David.
Not one bit.
Sorry, Mr. Wilson. I do apologise.
Don't want him to change.
But in all fairness, I haven't had a drink for 9 weeks. So
yep. I think
And he's just drunk like 32 alcoholic eggs in the space of an hour. So I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, good man. Go on.
Your balloon's doing this at the moment, going, what the fuck is all this? There's yellow stuff everywhere.
It's like this is a different kind of scrambled egg. Sure is.
Balloon, that's an 18% scrambled egg. Just to get you know.
Yeah, well, normally I have scrambled egg, but I don't add milk or cream to it, so.
Or a 40% bottle of vodka, just in case. Oh dear! I didn't realise it was that strong. I thought Advocaat was about 6-7%. I didn't realise it was like 18 or whatever it is. That's mad.
It is,
That's strong, man. That's strong to. So that's straight out of the bottle. You got lemonade in it, did you say? Did you put lemonade in it?
So 17.2.
Are you drinking it with lemonade though, Luke? Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of lemonade to go with it.
Yeah, so you're not just caning. I thought you were literally caning pints of 17.2% Advocaat. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've got lemonade that I'm adding with it, which is the Snowball.
Yeah.
Because like I said, obviously not drinking for a while. I've kind of done some reviews with Liam, and I'm like in bed before dinner, so.
Yeah, no wonder.
Well, we've got about, if you're going to shut this down at 12, we've got 8 minutes, so that gives me enough time to drink another double whiskey, I reckon.
Like I haven't never been there.
I must admit, I am putting a lot of Coke in this. I am topping up with Coke, so I'm not going too mad.
Yeah, I've got literally like in my little stash, I've got like a whole crate of Carling, 8 batches orange, and a 4-pack of Scrumpy Jack.
Hang on, Captain.
Which is
check the freezer?
like 6%. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that later on.
He put a ton of cider in the freezer an hour ago, and I just realised he did take him out. I was like, it'd be like fucking cider exploding in my freezer. Don't need that.
I hope it was Frosty Jacks. That'll work.
Frosty Jack.
That's what she said when you left him out in the snow. Hey.
Oh, fucking bollocks. It's 3-0.
Exactly. Did you say Frosty Bollocks?
Jacks.
Moving on.
Or it could be like Frosty Quans.
Right, let's move this Ardbeg right where my vision.
Right, that's done. Steve's in the basement now. He's.
Oh, what did he say? I didn't know what he said. Why is it his laugh reminds me of...
Morning, Ernesto.
Yes, well, mate.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I used to get mixed up with Escobar. Ernesto is the Arsenal man from America, I believe. I remember.
I'll do the shout of Arsenal, but like, yeah. Anyway,
let me do it. Arsenal!
Yeah.
He used to come on live stream, just scream Arsenal in the middle of America. And I can imagine most of the names going, "What's he on about? Who's Arsenal?" I can imagine.
Yeah. Why does he keep shouting about his ass? It's a bit anal.
Ernesto, I bet they know Arsenal is now. I bet they know Arsenal is now. Living next door to you.
Yeah.
They won't have a choice. They won't have a choice, brother.
Just constantly shouting Arsenal. Arsenal. Sorry, Mr. Wilson.
The pick if you live in America. Fucking hell, Steve was nearly fucking close to figuring that one out, wasn't he?
I was, yeah. Out straight away, mate. Boom.
10 seconds later.
There's a shock. 2 of Steve's favourite words. Yeah.
Arse and hole. Oh dear, it's all got pear-shaped on a Sunday.
Right, why need friends when we got like YouTube fucking bunch of wankers?
Can you imagine sitting at fucking
let's see your language.
Arse and hole, arse and hole, arse and hole, arse and hole, arse and hole. It sounds the same as Arsenal.
Yeah, I actually forgot where I was like for a split second then. So
see if a Newcastle fan appreciates this. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. See, he's laughing his head off already. It does work.
Why I'm on?
That's from a Newcastle boy. You going already?
Why I'm on?
doing, boy? You
Aye, aye.
fire?
Why
Huh.
But yeah.
Did you
I
just
think,
say
like,
why I, man?
why man?
Why, man?
I
You
think
know what?
like,
He doesn't know this. Go on.
I think during my life, like later on, like if an actual joins, I might have to do the Arsenal chant. I think out of principle, and like saying instead of saying Merry Christmas, just do the Arsenal.
Terrible. Well, we're just kind of rabbiting on for the sake of it.
Yeah,
But
true.
what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end it here. Usually this is only a 1 hour show on a Sunday. We've gone to 2 hours because it's Christmas and we just thought, why not have a little bit of a laugh? But for me, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Hope you, whatever you're doing, you do something positive as well. Stay positive. And for me, I'll see you in the new year.
Are we off?
Okay,
Hang on, we've got 4 minutes. We're not even going to make it to 12 o'clock. Really?
Well,
Hang on. Bye-bye. That's Steve. That's fine, mate. That's cool. If you just get on, we'll get on.
but yeah. Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Pleasure, mate.
Yeah, David, I'll message you in the new year and that. We'll meet up, mate. Be good to see you again. Been a long time.
So, to the 70